Good morning. What's up, everybody? It is Monday, May 10th, 2021. I'm Crypto Sonar, also known as Joseph, and welcome back to the stream. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I hope you all caught Saturday Night Live with the Doge big-time sell-off actually during the show when Elon's mom said it, her birthday present, she hoped that it wasn't Doge, and then Doge went, and of course Ethereum has gone. So we had a huge run on Ethereum this weekend. We're going to talk about that. It's well up above 4,100, but let's get into the U.S. equity markets. Let's see what's going on. Welcome back. Good to see you all this morning. Hope you all had, again, a fantastic weekend. All right, so we have the S&P 500 looking to open up 375. We have the Nasdaq looking to open up down 58, and the Dow Jones looking to open up 130. We also have, take a look at what's going on as far as earnings go. A lot of earnings. Before the bell, we had Workhorse, Trade Desk, Marriott after the bell today. Nothing really of fantastic type stuff. But looking at Workhorse expected to come in, let's see here, standard. Where are we at here? Okay, still waiting on that one? I thought that came out already. Yeah, that should have come out. Was that delayed? Stock is trading down. I know I looked at it. Workhorse is looking to open up down 7%, down 69 cents. And let's see here. Nope, nothing there yet. Hold on. Should have gotten it. Earnings reaction history. Still waiting on earnings. So it looks like they haven't reported yet. 1 second. Had to close the door so I can keep an eye on her. Let me check one more spot here before we move on here. We got 3 minutes until the opening bell. All right. Yeah. Well, here it is. All right. What the hell is this? It's a cut and paste job, hack job. All right, so looks like Trade Desk came in and they beat BioNTech. They beat, so they're going to be up. Tyson Foods beat. Energizer beat. Mrs. Tegna missed. Cody came in. Looks like 0. Weibo. All right, that's interesting. Taking a look, Fear and Greed Index for the day. We were 51 on Friday. We are 52 for today. And looking at gas prices, huge stories on gas prices as far as the fact of how much they're going up. I mean, check this out. Even Drudgery report, prices rising everywhere, consumers squeezed, more pain at the pump. No surprise there. I've been talking about that for a while. California well up into the $4 range, $4.10. Pennsylvania just popped. Looked like Nevada or Utah $3.27, but look at Pennsylvania $3.08 now. So again, they moved this number to make it dark red. I don't know if it's to protect the East Coast, but there's a huge pipeline affecting. I think the government declared 19 states an emergency as far as fuel deliveries. There was a pipeline that was hacked on Friday, and they're holding it for ransomware, and so that's going to affect gas prices on the East Coast. So look at those that go up. That's going to drive this average up too. We're already up to $2.96. We'll be at $3 probably in a couple days here. All right, so let's take a look at the markets here on the open And let's get right into the Nasdaq, because that's going to be the big one for today. And we have less than just a few seconds left here. Yeah, 20 seconds till the open. So again, Nasdaq's looking to open on down, S&P up, and Dow up. And the VIX will be up as well. And here we go. All right, so we'll wait for the Nasdaq. Dow is open up 7.5. There's always a delay on the Nasdaq. Dow jumps up to 115 point start off the day. S&P looks like it's at $2. The VIX is up as well, but again, it's settling from where it's been over the last few hours, so not a big deal there. And then the Nasdaq opening up down 67. Let's look at some movers and take a look at what we got. Apple down $1.06. AMC up 35 cents. Take this to a 30-second chart. Sorry about that. Coinbase, big jump for Coinbase, 268.50. Again, my cost basis on that, since I added another 100 shares on Thursday, is my cost basis is 279 on that, down from 331. So I did lower my cost basis quite a bit. And again, they're set to report earnings on the 13th. Palantir down 58 cents. Tesla down $8. ExxonMobil, again with oil. Oil's been jumping up big time. So we got some stuff there. I do want to look at a couple things here. Just bear with me a second here. I'm going to take a look at these Bumble calls. $2.25 midpoint, $1.95 on the bid. So the Bumble call for 521 that I sold at 235. The ask is 255. The midpoint is at 225. So about 10 cents lower. Look at Exxon Go. Look at Exxon Go. Okay, Bumble trading down 55 cents now. Apple down $1.42. Oil's looking good. Palantir down 7. They just keep dropping, man. Palantir. Let's talk about Ethereum and Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up to 57,692 off of its high. It got up to 59,000, well above 59,000, but pulling back a little bit. Doge sitting at 50 cents. Doge was an interesting run. If you look at what happened on, basically it ran up, got all the way up to 73 cents on Friday, or I'm sorry, Saturday, before a Saturday Night Live, and as Saturday Night Live started, sold off. More Doge jokes, sold off some more, all the way into yesterday morning, and then yesterday morning bottomed out about 41 cents. Now it's back up about 50 cents, but what that really means is somebody bought it way up here before SNL, and they are down 31%. So that's not good for them. Ethereum, however, to the moon, baby, to the moon. It just keeps going. What I think happened is, I think there was a rotation. And I believe the rotation was people that had profits out of Doge actually took those profits and slammed them into Ethereum. So that's my guess as far as that goes. Could be wrong. So my Coinbase, which is up again, we'll see if this holds for the day though, because we've got a mixed day. Nasdaq down 116, S&P down 2.76, and the Dow is up 151. So Coinbase, I'm now down only 4.4% since I averaged back in on those 150 shares that I now own of that company. That's in one account. So in one account, I have 150 shares, and in another account, I have 70 shares that are still down 19%. So I did not average back in. I bought some other things Some of my other retirement account. A little bit of Bumble on the share side, which is up 2.6% on those since I bought them. So we'll see what happens with that. And then now Bumble's down $1.33. This is interesting because it had a nice run up Friday after the close, and it ran up and got up to 58. Actually, 58. Where to top out at here? Go to a 3-minute chart. And you can see in the pre-market, right here, 58.63. So 56.25 divided into 58, or let's see here. Come on. Yeah, 58.63. So it's pulled back about 4% off of its pre-market high on no news. Again, they don't report earnings. Looks like straddle prices on Bumble plus minus move 14%. So if you want to buy a straddle and buy the May 60s, yeah, it's looking to price in a move here. So that might be interesting. And again, I might take another stab at these things. Those things, the $60 call. So remember, I was profitable on Bumble, and I sold the calls. I had the May 21st. I had the May 21st calls at $60. I sold those on Friday at $235 per contract. Now they're bidding down to $170, midpoint $190, ask at $2.10. So again, the theta decay over the weekend, I did not want to hold those into the weekend with the theta decay of 2 days there. And if I like it, I might buy it back. It was the May 6th. It's interesting they talk about the straddle on the May 60s because those were the ones that I owned, right? And again, I took my profit on that. I might take another run at it. The shares that I own of Bumble, I bought some shares in my retirement account, and those are up 1.6% right now. So not bad. They're let's see. So I'm up 82 cents. My cost basis on those was 55.46. So 55.46. All right, Coinbase pulling back a little bit more. Apple pulling back, just falling off the cliff, man. This stock has been just absolutely getting decimated since earnings, and you can see where it's at. I won't even take the top wick. I'll just take this up here, move it down to here, and yeah, it's down almost 6%. It has bounced back off of its bottom, about 1.97%. So that's one to keep an eye on. I don't know if we'll do anything on that one. Coinbase 218. AMC is up 29 cents. And what they say about workhorses? That's the thing, still trading down falling off the horse here. Yeah, it's down over 8%. And did they finally release this stuff or what? All right, this is really ugly on the. Why can't I find? Unbelievable. Post quarter one revenue workhorse 521,000. Wow, are you kidding me? Wow. It's an ugly chart. Let's see this one. Yeah, all they did was produced a total of 38 vehicles year to date, more than doubling the number produced at comparison to the combined previous 3 quarters. Okay. Yeah, some of these newer companies, it looks like, the ability of them to express an earnings result into something that actually looks. I'm not opening up the K1. I don't own the stock. Pivot at 972. It's already way below that. Let's see, pivot. All right, support 936, 908, 8. Look at that. Number 3 support at 872, and we're already at 865. So look out below on this. This is one of those stocks, again, with that argument that they were having with Oshkosh over the U.S. Post Office electric vehicles. I don't think I'd be buying back into this thing anytime soon. I think I bought it once and scalped it and made money on it. I don't remember what it was, but ever since that contract announcement, man, boom, right here. Off a cliff. Off a cliff. All right, let's get into oil. Oil, we've got back into a 30-second chart here on oil. Let me make that a little bit bigger so y'all can see it. All right, so oil's up 31 cents to 65.21 a barrel. Again, that pipeline. If you did not hear about that pipeline, and I think it's Colonial, and it's the pipeline that goes from Texas to New York. And it was a cyber attack. And this is yesterday. Let's get news. Hour ago, hack knocks out pipeline for third day with traders on edge. And that's it. You don't get a story, you just get that. Let's see, Android Authority. Pipeline hack, Vivo offers 2 years updates and more. Biden administration declares emergency over fuel pipeline hack and warns more attacks to come. U.S. government declared a regional emergency after a key pipeline was hit by a cyber attack and warned that such attacks are here to stay. Colonial Pipeline, largest fuel pipeline system in America. Not the largest fuel pipeline, just the largest system. The supply line, which carries basically from Texas to New York, carries 45% of the East Coast's supply of diesel, gasoline, and jet fuel, still remains largely shut after 2 days. They did announce this morning that some of their terminal-to-terminal lines are open, but the line itself is not fully open. So the U.S. government says it's going to affect 18 states. So granted temporary hours of service waiver for transporting gasoline, diesel, jet fuel, and other refined products. Here's the problem. Remember, we talked about this with oil, and we talked about this with prices before. Shortage of tanker truck drivers. This is 4 days ago. I talked about this early last week, and it basically said that typically in 2019 there was a 10% shortage of drivers. Now we have 20 to 25% fewer drivers. So I don't care what Biden does in his administration, enacting some kind of service waiver for transporting gasoline. Does that mean that service waiver means they don't have to have the certifications or the training? It's something like 13 weeks before a driver can get certified. And a lot of those folks that were delivering it back then, because of the drop in oil prices during the pandemic and everything before it started to come back up, they just retired or they got a job doing something else. They don't want to come back into that industry. Tanker truck drivers work extremely, extremely hard. It's a high-risk job. If something happens and you get in an accident, those things blow up, right? But not only that, they not only drive the trucks, but they pump the gas into the tanks and stuff like that too. So with a 20 to 25% shortage, I don't care what the Biden administration does, unless that waiver allows them to take regular drivers and just shove them in a truck to haul the gas. It includes Alabama, New York, Mississippi, North Carolina, Kentucky, Texas, Virginia, District of Columbia, Delaware, Florida, New Jersey, New York. They're all part of this thing. And it led to fuel prices going up again. You know, it's already here, man. I don't know what y'all are waiting for. We talked about this before. We've been talking about it for months on this channel, about inflation and everything else. This is no surprise to me. Again, I saw, look at this. Already in California, $5.19 for Supreme if you're using a credit or a debit card. This used to be, if you went to Arco, you paid one price for cash and debit. Here's the big scam. They charge the same 20 cents a gallon more for credit and debit. They don't pay a fee. They pay ACH. When Chevron processes their credit card fees, yeah, it's like 2.5% on every transaction. With debit is done by ACH. They can wait till the end of each day, bulk together 6 million ACH debits, and get charged one fee. They're stealing right out of your pocket this difference in credit and debit and cash, and knowing that most people are ignorant of how this stuff works. Again, credit, Visa, MasterCard, they're going to charge that fee, 1.5%, 1%, 2%, whatever it is to that retailer. Debit, you can bulk all your transactions to ACH and then send them as one transaction to the network, and you don't get hit with that ACH fee. So it's something, and that's why you'll see when you swipe that card at the pump, and you'll see your credit card authorized $50, $60, even though you only put $20 in the tank. Use your head. If you want to save money, you're better off using cash. But again, that along with the tanker truck driver shortage is going to turn around and it's going to send this up soaring. Again, I took my profits on XOM. I took my profits on this thing. Ooh, now it's coming back. Dare I go back in? We'll see on that. All right, Bumble falling off the cliff, 209. Hey, those options are now, holy cow. Oh, wrong ones. I was looking at Workhorse. I had it logged into the wrong one. I was like, get out of here. Those things went down that much. Again, we sold the Bumble options, $60 calls, May 21st. Sold those at $2.35. They are now trading at $1.60. So I'll be looking to make possibly another run into that thing as they come out with their earnings. And I don't know if they're before or after the bell. They don't have them listed on here. They don't have Coinbase listed on here. I don't even know where they get this chart. I got this chart off of Reddit. I'm not signed up for Earnings Whispers. Is this if somebody knows, you get this chart by logging in? I just go to Reddit and I go to the Earnings Whispers Reddit, and then I just look for it in there, and that's where I get this chart. But you got Palantir tomorrow morning before the open. That's going to be big, and we'll see. I'll be up for that. I'm going to try and get on here tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock Pacific or 9 Eastern before the market opens to take a look at that, because I definitely want to see that. All right, heat map. This is going to look a little bit on the ugly side. The Dow's up 173, Nasdaq's down 161, S&P down 4. Here we go. And there's your red. You got all the techs. Look at this. All the techs trading down. The exception IBM, some of the information technology, Fiserv. You have Cognizant Technology. Fiserv is up a little bit. You have Broadridge up a little bit. You have IBM up a little bit. All the banks, all the regionals are all up. All the brokerage firms are all up with the exception of Market Access. Visa down, PayPal down, MasterCard down. American Express is up a little bit. Capital One is up a little bit. Coming over here, Tesla, Amazon, Facebook, Google, all down. All the chip makers, every single one of them is down. McDonald's up a little bit. Starbucks up a little bit. Disney up a little bit. Comcast up a little bit. Netflix down a little bit. Trading at $500 right on the button, huh? Okay. All right, Netflix. We see you. All right, Charter Communications up a little bit. Verizon, AT&T up a little bit. T-Mobile down a little bit. Oil and gas. Look at it. Look at how bright these are, oil and gas. You don't think that they're already making money off of this rise with OPEC and OPEC Plus finally starting to open up the spigots a little bit? They want to lag that demand with the price of oil so they can make profits that they lost last year. Well, OPEC Plus, all the oil producers, because of the pandemic, they feel that you and I owe them money in increased oil. It's going to happen. It's already happening. This thing is going to be above $3 probably by tomorrow, as some of these effects of this pipeline come in if they don't get that thing solved. Now, by getting the pipeline thing solved, will they get it solved by paying off the hackers for the ransomware? Are they going to get it solved by doing workarounds, reinstalling the whole software and starting from again and spooling it up? Who's to say? They probably won't tell us. But you can bet that the government has their cookies in the cookie jar, and they've got their software people, their cyber people, could be even military, in their system with permission of the company to help solve this thing and get it open again. If they declare an emergency, that declaration of an emergency could be the company saying, well, yeah, we're on it, we're going to get it fixed, and then the government saying, nope, that's not good enough, we're declaring an emergency, you have to let our people in. I'm not going to go to whatever that emergency says about the waivers and stuff, but you can bet that there's people inside that company, have been since Friday, trying to dig into what happened. So this whole thing, when we look at the economic calendar for the day, again, nothing scheduled for today. Job openings, small business index tomorrow. CPI, this is going to be big on Wednesday before the open, right? 5:30 in the morning Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. You get the CPI, core CPI, federal budget. It comes in at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 Eastern. Hello, Liberty. She's sitting right here. You know what? She's got to get her third time OUT. Then on Thursday, initial jobless claims, continuing jobless claims. Then the PPI comes out as well. And then Friday is the big business one. You get retail sales ex autos. You know, retail sales autos, they've been making bank on these things because there's not a car dealer because of the chip shortage. They don't have to offer discounts, incentives, rebates, financing, nothing. There are nothing. I was watching a stream last night, and this person bought a new car, and they talked about some credit things, and they had to put a lot of money down to be able to get a car and stuff like that. And the car dealers, they're short inventory. Even CarMax, if you're looking to sell a used car right now, go to CarMax. I know somebody that sold their car at CarMax, and they got like $2,000 more than what it was shown as being worth. And all they do is drive it in there, and they basically hand you a check. So it's unbelievable. So CarMax is paying. If you have a decent car and you want to make some money, as far as used car prices have gone like this as well. And because of the chip shortage, people don't want to pay full price for a car, so they're going to buy a used car. That drove those prices up as well. So let's take a look at the indices and go back to those. Bumble, where you at? Bumble, how much are those things? Midpoint $1.80. Holy cow, 2.35 minus $1.80. 55 cents. Wow, that's like $2,000 I saved of profit. Nice. Again, sometimes it makes sense. Don't hold those options into the weekend if it's close to expiration. If you got time on your side with theta, that's different. But the theta on this thing, on the Bumble calls, I know if I go to my theoretical view on those same $60 calls for May 21st, which is 11 days from now, the theta decay on that thing is now up to 13 cents a day. So those things, if you trade them, you're looking for a jump, but you know, a little bit risky. You'd have to go out to, let me go out to the June ones. Again, May 21st is the first set of options for Bumble. These are the first expirations on the stock. The next group is out 40 days. Those same $60 calls are at $3.20 with a theta decay per day of 5.65 cents. So again, you got to be careful with those. Just saying. Okay. All right, Coinbase, where are we at on coin? Look at coin pulled all the way back. I'm glad I didn't buy more today. I was thinking about it a little bit. All right, let's get 652. We've got the averages. Oil's now down. Did they solve the pipe? Did they solve it? Hold on. Let's see here. 3 hours ago. Even Android Authority talking about the oil pipeline software. Called State of America. Colonial Pipeline is the name of the company. Bye. All right, remember, fear, greed, put fear into the people so you can gain more control. Biden official warns of more cyber attacks after Russia gang gas hack sparks emergency in 18 states. So what they're saying on this, and this might be paywalled, but there's a hacker group, I guess, out of Russia, they think they're out of Russia, and this hacker group that is doing this supposedly does not attack former Soviet bloc countries. So it does not attack companies within Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, Kazakhstan, Ukraine. I don't know. But that's big news, man. That's big news. Raimondo warned of the inevitability of more similar attacks in the future and urged American businesses to better safeguard their systems. Like, I don't know, like maybe buying Palantir software to help with that. This doesn't make any sense why it's selling off like it is on no news. Other than the tech stuff, man, you look at this decline. Check this out. From let's just call it. Let's not even look at the 14th of April. Let's look at this run back up here where we're getting maybe into okay territory here. Since then, 22%. Over 13 days, it dropped 22%. So the tech stuff, everything, you know, this administration in the United States is all about fear and control. The more they scare you, the more they make you afraid, the more control they can seize. That's exactly what's happening in this country. Not so much under the prior administration, except for individual governors. All right, Bumble. Where are those things at? May 21st. Oh, you know, so the June ones. Yeah, $60 call. Those are freaking $3.20 on the ask for the June $60 calls for Bumble, with a delta of 0.4012, theta 5.48 cents. May 21st. All right, let me go let her out. We'll leave you with Ethereum here. 41.15. And I am now... Holy cow. Yeah, I made a good amount of money over the weekend on Ethereum. If I were to sell right now, which I'm not. I have less than 5% Bitcoin now, 95% Ethereum. I'll leave you on that. I'll be right back. Let me go let her out. I'll be right back. I know, you gotta go outside. All right, let's go. Go outside. All right, she's been let out. She's good to go. So Ethereum, what did it do over the weekend? Well, it's interesting that you ask. All right, so taking a look at Ethereum, and let's go back to Thursday the 6th. And let's go Thursday. Say 9 o'clock. Let's say this bottom right here. So since 10 o'clock Thursday night, 20%. 21.45%. I screamed on Facebook. I screamed on Facebook about Ethereum on April 30th. And if you go back to April 30th, since then, %50. Think I'm kidding? Show you guys. I'll show you guys the post. I will show you guys the post I made. Find it. May 3rd, I screamed Ethereum, 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 but this is the one. What the heck? See, I hate Facebook showing this stuff because I don't want it to show. I hate you, Facebook. I really despise Facebook. I can't tell you guys how much I really hate them. I think I figured it out. Here you go. I think this will work. All right. Here's a post I made. April 30th. While you all wait for Bitcoin BTC to hit 100,000, my guess is Ethereum will go to 10K. Now do the math. I'm still mining ETH and I'm diversified as follows, pics below. And then into the comment section is now up 7.4% since I posted it. That was a little while ago. Viewed 3 more comments. Current holdings, ETH over the last year, BTC over the last year, and then another chart. So this was on April 30th. So April 30th, I screamed to my friends and family on Ethereum. Since April 30th, it's up 50%. I can't scream out any louder. I told you guys what my holdings were as far as the percentage for portfolio. I've now got less than 5% Bitcoin and over 95% Ethereum. I have no Doge. I did not buy any Doge. I can't unless I go around the system to buy it, which I'm not going to do. That's not in my want stage. But Binance US still pending on my identity check with them. And again, what we're going to do is we're going to do this. And I think, let me see something here. If I move this up a little bit. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. So the paper trading allows you to paper trade, and basically this is me paper trading different things, and I think here's some profits on that paper trading. I did a little bit yesterday morning, just laying in bed on ETH. Made $335 on one shot, made $194 on another shot, 46 from August. Made 30,000 in paper trading, 388, 392 April. Did some different things there. But the I'm gonna reset this, and we're gonna start this balance out. Let's go with so you can do paper trading on TradingView. So we're going to go with $10,000, and we're going to do that, and we're going to reset that. And the reason we're going to do that, let me lower that down. Okay. So now basically I have $10,000 I can trade with paper trading. So what we can do, and let me get you the link for that. TradingView link. If you don't have a TradingView link, if you don't have TradingView already, I'll put a link in the chat. There's a link. That is the charting software I use. For equities, I use Schwab. For TradingView, I use this. So basically, if I go to a 3-minute chart on Ethereum and wait for a buy signal, what I can do is I can bring up the order book. I can bring up orders, and I can simply buy and sell right on a platform. And I can click on buy. And if we go to 4100. So probably do one Ethereum at a time. Let's see. 1.3, 1.2, 1.25, 1.23, 2.1, 2.2. Oh, there we go. 1.22 Ethereum. So again, in the paper trading account, I'm starting that account off with 10,000 on a paper trading. Now, once I get my Binance US, them to verify me, which is what I'm waiting on, it could take a couple weeks from what I'm learning, so I decided not to wait on this. Once they approve me, I'll move some money over from one of my wallets over to Binance.us, and we'll trade some crypto live on the channel. And let's see here. And when I do that, let's see. Actually, I'm not going to pull that up right now because I know it's pending and it might slow my system down a little bit. So we'll hold off on that. All right, heat map. Again, all the energy stuff is up. We currently have the, let's go back over here. Let's close this order screen out. So ETH, wow, just I'm floored with what it's done over the last month. It's up over 89% in the last month. Year to date, Ethereum is up 455%. Aren't you mining Ethereum, crypto? I am mining Ethereum. So so check this out. So I'm hashing 1458. That new laptop is still mining. I haven't. That laptop is supposed to be right here, and I'm supposed to be using that laptop for streaming. I'm not. Abdur Rahman Ansari says, should I wait for a dip to buy Ethereum now? Not financial advice, but looking at it's dipping now. The question is, my example on this is the following. What I can tell you I did, and people thought I was crazy. Third week of January, I bought at 1246. Third week of February, I bought at 1450. In March, I bought at 1588.1. So I've been averaging up. I missed it in April. It did dip in April in that same time frame. That third week in April, it dipped again. Same as it did in March, same as it did in February, same as it did in January. That third week. Why? Well, maybe options expiration. Futures. Okay, people buying futures. So my concern is as people get out of Doge, I'm struggling with what I should say on Doge because my gut tells me it's done. And by done, It just means that it may trade in this range, 48 to 50 cents. But, you know, I read over the weekend, 12 people or 12 wallets control 67% of all the Dogecoin. Seems a little bit beyond my risk. So with Ethereum, it's dipping now at 4,100. I guess the better question, Abdur, would be, if Ethereum goes to 10,000, do you care what price you buy it at? A lot of cases like this, if you think something is priced too high, you put in what you're willing to allow to come down so that you can buy more if it dips. So yes, you watch the dip, but it all depends on your definition of dip. Definition of dip for me, if I'm trading it, is when I get my indicators lined up and I got a buy signal here. I've got the 50 average here. I've got the 180 and the 200 here. I've got the MACD. We're not on a cross yet for the, so let's look at where we're at right now on a 3-minute chart. This is what I use for my decision making. We're below the 50, which is good. 50 period average. So this is the average. The green line is the average of the last 50 3-minute candles on Ethereum. Same thing. The white is the 180. The red is the 200. That's good. MACD volume, selling volume slightly exceeding buying volume. The last 2 runs here did have a good run up to here, and then we encounter resistance where it is 41.58 off the high of 41.68, right? So got up to 41.68, and that was this morning at 1 o'clock in the morning, about an hour after the pre-market equity markets in the U.S. opened, is when Ethereum hit its all-time high. Its day trade range, it did drop down to 3,900. If I take this out to see, the problem is you're only looking at, you're looking at support, and really the last line of support is down here, 39.42. So even if you take a fib, all right, let's go to the 3-minute chart here. Let's take a Fibonacci. Alt F it, and let's take this low here, which is yesterday at 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean, come on. That's not even... It's just huge volume. Where do I do the fib at? All right, let's just take it from here. Yesterday morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and let's get the fib up to... right here, okay, and it says your pivot's at 39.48. It's a 0.5. So this says that if it pulls back down, it broke the 0.38 fib. Fibonacci is only, you can make this chart look like anything, and I'm not saying use this to make decisions. What I'm saying is it can give you a gauge of support and resistance and certain levels on a Fibonacci retracement that can tell you where it could possibly go down to. All right. You've got, from this bottom here yesterday morning, if you ignore all this noise, and it's just not noise, it's a run. This says, yeah, it could drop down to 4,000 again, which could be $130 per ETH lower than where it's at right now. The problem is it keeps bouncing off the 0.236 one. So the 0.23 fib, you got resistance here, support here, support here, support here, support here, dips below the 0.38, breaks the 0.23, comes back down into the 0.38, breaks the 0.23 again, and then approaching new highs again. So I would be comfortable putting in an order of 40.66. So if so 40.66, so let's do that. 40, well, hold on. 40.52 for grins and giggles. Okay, so 2 ETH. No, what did we say? 1.2? 5? Yeah, 1.25 ETH and do a limit order. And let's see, what did we say? 40.51. Okay, buy 1.25 Binance ETH USDT at 40.51. Okay, all right. So I've got a limit order in to buy Ethereum at 40.51, 1.25. Okay. We'll see if it hits or not. Okay. So I think that, you know, if it comes down again, if you got support here at 40.65, what I'm seeing is, will it break through back down and start heading back down to the 0.382 fib? We'll see. At that point, I would look for this, my RSI, basically to be showing that I'm not in an overbought position. I'd like it to be a little bit lower into a oversold position. We're at a 35.9 right now. Anything below 30 is considered oversold. I'm looking at volumes, and I'm looking to see, this is a good volume spike here when it ran back up because it exceeded the other selling pressure. Now we've got sellers in control. The buyers are trying to come back, but look, the buying pressure is not sufficient to override the last downturn it had. Hence you have a lower low, hence you have a lower low, lower high, possibly. Could be wrong. Looks like you got a sell wall here at this 39.20, or a buy wall, I should say. So we'll see what happens there. Okay. So I know that's a long answer on should I wait for a dip or buy Ethereum now. I don't know, dude. Ethereum's heading to 10,000. My government considers Ethereum property. It's like me telling you to go buy a house. Now's a good time to buy a house. Yeah, I think it is. Interest rates are low. Here's the thing: if you're looking to buy a house right now, don't worry about the prices. Just buy the damn thing. The reason why is if interest rates go up, the amount that a lower interest rate is more important than you paying $50,000 more for a house, because if the price goes down 50,000 in 6 months, but your interest rate is 0.75% higher, that 0.75% higher is going to equate to $120,000 over the life of that loan, instead of the 50 it would have cost you to buy the house now, because we're in an overpriced market. Andy J1212, what's going on? We're talking about crypto. We're talking about Ethereum. We're talking about the markets. We had somebody over on YouTube. Abdur asked about, should he wait for a dip to buy Ethereum now? I don't know. I put a buy limit order in at 40.51? Whatever I put it in at. Why doesn't it just show? Oh, I can go down here. Here, let's do this. I have an order in to buy 1.25 Ethereum at 40.51. This is on a paper trading account. I will be moving money from a wallet over to Binance.us once I get verified, so I can start trading this live, and we'll see how much I did. So the paper trading wallet, I loaded up to 10,000. The last time I had it, I did it at 100,000, and I ran up to 131, and I just stopped playing with it for a little while. So I have an order in right now to buy at 40.51. And so we'll see if that hits or not. We'll see if that hits. But what I want to see is I want to get an alert set here at 40.66.32 on Ethereum, and let's see if it crosses it. So there's an alert I set, and we'll see what happens with that. All right, let's get back into the regular markets. What did I miss? I probably missed an opportunity to buy something, didn't I? I did. Bumble bounced up. You son of a gun, you. You son of a gun. Ugh. Man, what was it at? It was at $1.60. Shit, that's 15 cents higher on that option. This is what happens. All right, Coinbase. Nice jump on Coinbase. Attaboy. Attaboy, Coinbase. I like it. I like it. All right, right now the Dow is up 242. The S&P is now up. Let's check that out. We have the S&P. Boop. Is now up 1.2, so it is positive on the day. The VIX is heading down to 17.3. It was high as 17.7. So that is a 0.4 drop in the volatility of the S&P 500. So that's good news. Let's go back over here. Let's check out the Dow is up 239. Let's get rid of the externals there. We don't need those anymore. S&P up 0.8. The Nasdaq, however, down 155. Starting, will it form another bottom here and come back up? We'll see. We're looking at, okay, little level support here from the 6th. From Thursday. So it's looking at its Thursday level on the Nasdaq, and it's bouncing off of here. It had a little bit of support here and over here on the 5th, over here on the 6th, but then it dipped, and now we're back up to that level. It matches a little bit with Thursday morning. So we'll see. We'll see on that. Oil dipping a little bit now. Light crude down 36 cents. Brent crude down 22 cents. What's that doing for Exxon? Exxon's still up because of the pipeline thing. Oh, get rid of externals. Sorry about that. Okay, 30-second chart. Huge run up on the open. Should have bought that, man. Could have scalped. Could have scalped. Could have scalped 2% off that son of a gun. Man, could have, should have, would have. All right, Apple's still falling off the cliff. Trying to form a base here, but again, this is it's formed a base before, and then it's been dipping. Base drop, big drop, base support, resistance. All right, this is good news here. You've got, this is a 15-minute chart. You've got lows here, and then basically you have higher lows. Can't really come on, dude. Sorry, you guys. Bear with me a second here. What I like to do is put a line marker in when I'm drawing a chart. And I did it again. I did it on the 15-minute instead of the 3-minute. That's okay. What I want to do is I want to check out the channel on Apple. And I want to take a look at that. And this is the start of some good news on the stock. Because we're going back to the 4th, back to Wednesday. Slight uptrend. We'll see what happens there. I want to get some more Bumble calls. I want to ride that pony. Oh, hello. Hello, Bumble. What you doing? Here's the Friday jump. Or Thursday jump. Boy, bounced right off of that, huh? 55, 51. Yeah, we're right there. All right. Remember the Bumble calls. What did I buy those at originally? Bumble. All right, I originally bought those at 210 and sold at 235. That was a 25-cent win per share. All right, so 521, $6 calls. Sold those at 235. They're at $1.75 on the ask now. I'm just gonna watch that. Get an alert set, and we'll just see on that. All right, Coinbase. Nice jump, Coinbase. That a boy. 270. Whoop, whoop. Only $9 left, and then I'm break even on it on one buy. So let's see how much I'm down overall on this damn thing. I'm up 1,000 in one account today, so I'm down 3% in one. How much is that? But it's up 1,000. And the other account, I'm up $500 today. So I'm now down $5,665 on Coinbase. Because the one account I'm still down 18% on. The other one, I was down what, 20-something percent? And then I bought 50 shares. I bought 50 more shares at $252.50, and then I bought 50 shares at $253. So I bought right here in this range, $252.50 and $253. So since that buy, $252 and $253. Oops, close enough. It's ran back 7%. So I had 50 shares at 231 or 331. Sorry, 50 shares at 331. I not only doubled down and bought 50 more at 252.50, I then tripled down and bought 50 more for 100. So I took my position from 50 shares to 150 shares. Okay. So I now have, in one account, I've got $40,800 in Coinbase. I told you guys I was going to do this. I told you guys earlier in the week, or in the week last week, I said that I had more money available, and I still feel good on the company. They report earnings on Thursday, and you know, I think I picked the bottom on this one pretty close. So it dipped a little bit below that. It got down to what was the bottom? $250. So $3 off the bottom. So I waited, confirm, break, and then bought. So I bought right around here. I felt comfortable because we had a higher low, and I thought it was going to eventually break these highs over here for a higher high on this run. And then it dipped a little bit, and I said, you know, yep, on this rise here is when I got it. So again, 250. Right in here on this candle here, I believe is where I bought it. So 50 more shares at 252.50, 50 more shares at 253, and now I'm just riding that to get my money back on it. So I feel pretty good on that, but hey, I'm still down $5,600 on it. So I'm still negative on this stock, but I put a strategy into place. I looked at right here is where it broke. It broke the MACD. It did not hit into an overbought position. Right here, right before I bought it, it hit an oversold. The MACD stayed above the line, and then volume was coming in. I felt good on the volume here. That was just about to break this one, so it was a little bit risky. It could very easily have gone the other way, by the way. But my rules at the time gave me permission to buy. So if you do not have trading rules, I highly recommend you have trading rules. They will limit your losses, and they will certainly help out on your gains as well. So on the one buy, I'm down 2.5%, about $979, because it just keeps going here, $979. On the other buy, oops, I'm down $4,075. So I'm down $5,000 on it. So we'll see what happens with that, right? So I will talk about losses on this account, on my accounts, as well as all my wins. It's not just about everything is a win like some channels, and they only show you the trades that they win at. Coinbase, I specifically told you guys what my buys were on that one. 331 in one account, 335 in the other. The one that was 331, I brought that cost basis down. That cost basis is now all the way down to 279. So I took cost basis of 50 shares at 331 by buying 50 at 250, 250, and then saying, you know what? I'm going to do it again. And at 253, when it broke on the next candle, I bought 50 more at 253. Wrote it. I held it into the dippity dip over on Friday. It dipped a little bit, but I like the trend because these lines here, 11:30, 12 o'clock, did not break all the way down to its old support levels here or here. So it had 1, 2, that dip never broke those support. It broke the 3 resistance trends here, and these were slightly rising, which is why I bought it, and slightly lower lows, or I'm sorry, higher lows here, obviously higher lows here. Then it dipped, and I was like, okay, this is my shot. I took the shot, everything lined up, blue was above the red, we're not into an overbought position, and we were coming back up to the 50 on a 3-minute chart. My buying decisions predominantly go on a 3-minute chart, and then right before I buy something, I come over here, I look at the S&P. Okay, what's the S&P doing? What's the VIX doing? Well, the VIX is going up, the S&P is going down. Hands off. Wait for a turn because sentiment's moving against you. So sentiment moves against you, the stock will tend to dip a little bit. But that's not happening today in Coinbase because now people are buying for the earnings. They're buying with the expectation that with all the volatility in earnings, all the volatility in Ethereum and Bitcoin, that look at these volumes, look at the daily, look at this. Oh yeah, there you go. Just do what the chart says. That's all you got to do. If you do exactly what the chart says here, you're going to be fine. You're going to be mooning and making millions. Click auto. Okay. If you take a look at these volumes, and let's take a look at let's go to a weekly chart. Okay. And I want to show you guys something. So everybody's slamming Coinbase, and everybody's slamming, oh, you bought too high. You're going to lose everything. You bought it at 335. Congratulations, idiot. You're going to lose money on it. Watch and learn, my friends. If you look at, we're talking about the first quarter, right? Look at the last quarter. Look at the volume on Bitcoin. Look at the volume in the last 3 months on Bitcoin. And this is a weekly chart. Bitcoin is the #1 traded cryptocurrency on Coinbase. Number 2 is Ethereum. Look at the end of last year, okay, up through December, okay. That's what those are the earnings they reported they went public on. Now look at the transactions here in the first quarter. All right, I'm right on this stock. I'm right on this stock, and I stand to make, I think, some really good money. So me being down $5,000 right now on Coinbase, don't care. Don't care. I'm not going to buy the options on it because the options chain is unfreaking believable. Oh, Bumble, you're killing me, dude. I need to come back down. I want to buy more Bumble. Those same options are at $1.60. 20-cent spread, $1.60 by $1.80. I've not made any trades yet today. Should I scalp something? Should I scalp something? Yeah, continue. Give me the chart. This is why I need the new laptop. This one. I bought a new laptop and it's been sitting there mining since I got it. I haven't installed. All I did was confirm my Microsoft account on it, load up the virus software, download the mining program, download the overclock program for the memory and the core and the temperatures, all the programming I got to do, all the settings I got to do in the mining software, and then just put it to work. Still using the old laptop here. And so that's why these charts sometimes are a little slower. It's because I'm choosing to make money on the on the laptop mining back here. Oh, so we're gonna cover mining profitability. All right, so if I'm gonna scalp, I get a full look here. What I have here is I have the S&P 500 over here. Right below that, I have the VIX. So as the S&P goes down, the VIX goes up. Okay, volatility. These are inverse of each other. Then I have the Nasdaq Composite. It's also heading down. So right now we have the S&P down. 2 out of the 3 are down. Dow is up 193. S&P down 7. Nasdaq down 2. I don't carry the Dow Jones Industrial Average. It's only 30 stocks. Most of them I'm not interested in. I have Ethereum because I have money into it. Okay, here's Tesla. Palantir bounced, holding. Ding, 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 ding. We may have a winner here. Coinbase pulling back a little bit now, and ExxonMobil. So now I've got an idea. I'm going to close that up. Come back over here. It's at Palantir. It's already on a buy. What's the S&P doing? So this is a check for sentiment. This is what is the overall breadth of the market. What's it doing before I look at buying something? It's the last thing I do before I place an order. The last thing. Because I want to know the direction the market's going. Not only the market, but I want to know what the sentiment is on the market. Okay. All right. So back to Ethereum for a second. And 3-minute chart on Ethereum. All right, still heading down. You've got lower highs, lower lows, lower low, lower high, lower low. So again, just waiting, right? Just waiting to buy on this thing. But because of this huge run, 4 hour. Look at that. Crazy. Because of that, check this out. All right, so this is my mining address. Okay. I have 8 different computers. Again, to recap, for those of you that might be new to the channel. In addition to trading stock, trading cryptocurrency, teaching people about developing multiple income streams, one of my bigger income streams is I've been mining Ethereum, and I've been at it for quite a while. First started mining Ethereum back in late 2017. Okay, so late 2017, about a little over 3.5 years now. So I have 8 different computers mining. Okay, the hash that I'm putting out is 1458 megahash or 1.46 gigahash per second. Okay, right now in my mining balance, I do payouts at 0.3 ETH. So every time my miners hit booked income of 0.3 of an okay, there's the ETH. All right, so now it broke below my alert. Okay, look at that. So it spiked below. Now we're watching it, okay? Because now what we're concerned about here is will it, let's go to a 5-minute here so you can see the full fib, is will it hold the 0.23 line, okay? So if that's at 40.66, which it dipped down below, but look where my order was. Okay, so now 40.87, let's go back to a 3-minute here and look at the 3-minute. So now what I'm looking at, so what am I looking for here? Well, I'm looking to see if it's going to hold this. It bounced, it took a bounce off of here. It bounced, literally it bounced off the 0.38 or the 0.23, sorry. So it bounced off the 0.23 fib. But that 0.23 fib is above the first resistance, so it bounced off the second resistance line because the pivot's at 39.48. So now we're going to see if it holds this resistance line. Again, this wick is not lower than this wick over here, which is not lower than this support level here. So 1, 2, 3, it's higher than the last 3. This I'm not counting. The last 3 support dips, it's higher than. So this is interesting. Now, what I'm looking for, though, is I'm looking for buying volume. And if I don't get buying volume in here, then I don't know if this is going to be a good entry point or not for the next run up as far as trading it. Long term, I think it's going well beyond 10K, folks. It's going well beyond 10K. All right. So it bounced off of here. Go to a 30-second chart. Got a buy in the 30-second. Don't have a buy on the 1 minute yet, but this is the one I'm looking for a momentum swing here. So, but look at the sell volume though on this candle. Okay, you had 1, 2, 3 candles over here, and all the sells have been greater than the buys. Even here, you got 1, 2 bars ahead before it came back down to its 0.38. So 0.23 support, 0.38 support, 0.5 support, also known as a pivot. Pivot for the momentum side. Okay. I just like the 0.5. If something's generally trending up. I could modify this a little bit. 4063. 4064. Okay. All right, so we changed it to 4064. And that's a 1.25 ETH would represent that buy, and close this box out. And I want to see if it's going to approach that. So we got an alert at 4067. We can close that. All right, let's get back to markets. All right, Dow up 205. Again, Ethereum cryptocurrency, you can trade that 24/7, right? I did a little bit of trading over the weekend in the morning, laying in bed on my iPad, and made $500 on it. But it was paper trading only. Okay. Now, because of my mining, I have quite a bit of Ethereum and quite a bit of Bitcoin. So back to my miners. So I have 8 different miners, 1.46 gigahash per second, or 1458.5 megahash per second. I have built up in my balance $592. So right now, Nanopool owes me $592. I can change that and get that paid out right now. You can get as little as a 0.1 payout, I think. I wait until 0.3 because it's easier for me tax-wise. I could change that to 1 ETH if I wanted to. I've reached. I'll reach my next payout in 2 days. So in another 2 days, I'll get another payout from my mining pool. I got one Friday night. So if I go to calculator now, check this out. This was down as low as 1.2 ETH per month. It's now up to 1.89 ETH per month. So my mining income jumped. If you guys remember this from last week, because of these volume increases, the amount of volume trading, Ethereum, Bitcoin, etc., but mainly Ethereum, because this is all this one cares about, my monthly income from mining is at $7,800 per month. I'm making $260 a day mining Ethereum. So, so with that, you take the 7802, and if you remember, I got my new electric bill, and it was at 784. So now I take 784. I divide that into 7802. I subtract from 1. And my profit margin on my mining for today is at 89%. The lowest it was last week was around 76%. So now I've got to pay taxes on all this money. So this is mining income. The way the mining income, this is not financial or tax advice. But that's why when I bought this laptop, I just put it to work mining instead. I still got to get that laptop moved over here. One of these days I'll do it. I don't know when. I'm not going to promise anymore. I said I would do it before and I didn't do it. I lied to you. Because it's still mining. Because when mining goes burr, I want to book the profits, man. I want to book the profits. As the Nasdaq goes down, my crypto goes up. My gains in crypto are well above my gains in the stock market. Year to date, I don't know about year to date. But certainly in the last week. Okay, so $7,800 a month is what I'm making. $1,800 a week, $260 a day. Every single hour, these miners are kicking out $10.83. And I say, well, $10.83. Well, I'm making $21 an hour. This is every single hour of the day. So you take 260.08, divide that by an 8-hour workday, and my miners are paying me $32 an hour in an average workday. Okay, so basically I'm making, if this was a full-time job, I'm making $32.50 an hour. What's that come out to? 32.5 an hour times 40 hours times 52. That's an income of $67,600. That's not more than what you did when you quit your job. It is not. That's only a part of my income. All right, so I quit my job October 25th, 2020 to do this full-time. So I no longer work for a corporation. I have full health insurance still. I'm paid for that, about $500 a month. I get full medical, dental, and vision. I'm paying for that. I don't have to worry about that until April of 2022 is when that will run out, and I've got to figure out what I'm going to do at that point. Go on the Affordable Care Act, the exchange, the state exchange, etc. We'll see. So Ethereum's been has been really good for me. Hydrate. Get your feet across the floor. Put them in front of you. Don't tuck them in underneath your desk. Have your eyeballs do exercises. Take something further away. Focus on it a little bit. Your eyes are muscles, so you need to exercise them as well. Have good posture. Again, this gaming chair I have is basically up all the way. I have it one notch back because that's the only place it'll stay. So it keeps my core and keeps my body a little bit straighter, which helps me prevent sticking my feet under my chair, hunching over like this in front of the computer saying, oh, let's trade stocks. So make sure you do that. Exercise your body as you do this stuff. All right, so Dow is now up 189. S&P is down 11. And the Nasdaq is down 226. Ethereum 4084. Is it forming a new base here? You've got a little bit right here, 40 on the candle close here, 4076. A little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. I don't see, this one broke. 4073. My limit order may be too low. But the trend is still suggesting lower low, lower low, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower high on a red candle. Look at that. Lower low, lower low, bounce, support, base, consolidating. I don't know. It's crypto. So I'm a little bit tighter with my rules on trading crypto than stocks because these things don't behave normally. And by normal, that means you can take a chart and you can say, hey, it says buy here. Okay, so if it says buy here, it says sell here, and then it says buy. That sell is a little bit above the buy here. Coinbase. You go, Coinbase. You go. What's our Bumble doing? Well, if I want to buy more Bumble, best thing ever. Oh, that feels good. Back scratchers, rock. This thing is fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It beats trying to. Where's that spot at? I'm trying to edge. Where's it at? All right, it's not going to hit this alert down here, 5507. Yeah, it's turning this into right where it's at right now. It's trying to turn this little mini resistance here back from the 6th on Thursday into support. And again, they report earnings on Wednesday. Wednesday for Bumble. Palantir still bouncing. Okay, there's the dip. And it filled me. Okay, so it filled me on that dip. And so now we have 1.25 shares of Ethereum. And again, that might have been too early. So let's see, should I have bought at that stage? Okay, my MACD, my blue is still below the red. Sell volume a little bit less than the buy volume over here. That's good. Not in an overbought or oversold. We're currently at, what's this thing at? 40. RSI is sitting at around 38. Did not get a buy signal. Let's watch what happens here. So I'm in 1.25 shares of Ethereum. I'm still up by like $4. So I bought it on that dip. And it's been positive since then, but doesn't look good. Again, this is a 3-minute chart. We can go to a 30-second chart and watch it. I'm going to leave the fib up. Okay, there's a breakdown. Further breakdown. And now you have increasing selling volume here a little bit. Again, this is paper trading. This is not live trading. I'm trading in a paper trading account. If you're on TradingView, there's a link in on Twitch in the chat box there. This is paper trading. I loaded it up with $10,000 for paper trading, so it's not real money. You can set that limit as much as you want, and so I'm trading with paper money. Okay, for education purposes only on Ethereum. I will be trading with real money as soon as Binance US approves my identity verification I sent them, and that could take as much as 2 weeks. So again, I left some money in here, so I only have $10,000 to play with. I'm down $8. Further drop now. Go to 3-minute. So now we're dipping below the 0.23. The question is, can it hold? Yeah, can it hold here, here, and here? 40.51. 40.45. 40.45 and an alert. Okay. What I'm looking for here is to buy more. There's a drop. It's got a bounce. You see that dip was just about to that support level. I just got an email saying that my mining rig went down. Here it is. So a half hour ago. So see that? So my mining rig won. I need to go reset it. It's at 1329 now. I just dropped from 1.46 hash all the way down to all the way down to 1.3. So I got an email. That's what that beep was. It was telling me mining rig 1 is down. So mining rig 1, if I stay here with you guys, cost me 93 cents for the next hour. So 40.53, what I set this at? 40.45, huh? So we want to see if it holds this or not. Palantir, what are you doing? Your buy volume here is not above the sell volume. So try to mount a little rally here. That rally got pushed back with slightly more, barely, but slightly more selling volume than the buy volume over here. 5 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candle, 5 candle buy, 5 candle sell, 3 candle buy, push back, buy. All right, so the buyers are trying to come back in here on Palantir. Still operating on that buy signal. All right, ETH. I like it at this level, you guys. I really do. All right, there's the 40.45. So now, let's get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Now we take a look, since we're below this 0.23, this 0.38 level, and you say, all right, it's already broken there. It's already at the middle. Can it hold this one? Let's go slightly above it. Now we're watching. So what I'm trying to do here is, again, I bought those shares too early. This is just an exercise. It's not real money. Okay. But I own 1.25 shares of Ethereum right now in this paper trading account. This is down $12. I want to buy another 1.2. A little bit of a bounce up. We're going to listen to our rules here on this next buy. So if on a 3-minute, if I get a buy and my indicators line up, I'll buy more. Now I'm positive again on that first ones I bought. I'm negative again. What we're trying to do is find this bottom, have it get some support, and then another move north. Don't know if we're going to get it. All right, so we're going to let that simmer. I've got an alert set to the downside. Let's set one to the upside. Let's call it, yeah, that's pretty good right there, 40.90. And we'll see which one it hits first. Okay. All right, Apple. Broke below. Coin. Good support here. Decent, you know, the volume is good. You had sellers come in, but they couldn't beat back the last 2 buy rallies on Coinbase. That's good. Got into a little bit of an oversold. You got a cross on the MACD, though, about to happen. So if it crosses, but you've got declining selling volume here. But the chart says it should come back down to the 50 on the 3 minute. Where's it at on a 5 minute, which most people buy on a 5 minute chart? So in the 5 minute, 263.64, 265. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Palantir, bouncing back a little bit. Bumble, the bee, Bumble the bee. All right, that's a hit on the low side for Ethereum. We'll take this one out. Okay, so now it broke this support level, okay? And that support level was this one right here. And this is from last night. Now we're below here, so what does that say? Well, that says it's coming down to the 0.38 fib, which is at 4,000, which is the emotional, that is the emotional buy point. So that's an emotional level here because of all those zeros. We could reverse the position and go short here. And simply I can reverse and it'll sell it and it'll sell it again. Let's do that. Let's watch. Okay. So it's sold. It's sold at a loss, 25 bucks, right? And now I shorted it. So now I'm short Ethereum right now. But I thought you loved Ethereum. I love it enough to short it. Again, this is a paper trading account. And this should blow up. This should turn around and go up and have me lose more money going back up. Which is what it's trying to do. Again, this is paper money, so it's not real money I'm playing with here. One minute. 30 seconds doesn't give enough. I like the 1 minute here as it pushes. So again, I'm short Ethereum right now, so this isn't good for me. If it keeps going up, I'm going to keep losing more money. This is what happens. This is how people blow up their accounts. See that? As soon as I shorted it, it reversed and went the other way. Oh, well, now we're in a buying thing. Now you should buy. One green candle. But again, you've got lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low. But this fib at 40.65, it broke once above that candle there. Three-minute chart. If it keeps going up, I keep losing more money because I'm short the stock right now, or short Ethereum. Look at this candle though. Look at this sell volume that got to this point, right? Yeah, is it going to push from here? Is this volume going to come back to be this volume? You're in an oversold. MACD hasn't crossed yet. There's a buy signal. All right, let's do it. So this is why this doesn't act like a normal market. See that? Now reverse. Now we're long. And again, I broke a rule, right? What rule did I break to buy this? What rule did I break? MACD. So the MACD, the blue has not crossed the red. We do not have declining, we have slightly declining selling volume here. But there's like hardly any support here for this thing. Look at that. Let's go to a 30-second. Your volume does not equal these sells. So again, this market, Ethereum, does not act like a normal stock market. Your technical analysis may have to be totally different. For example, let's say I take this over to this one. I say, okay, show me ETH. Did have a cross here. So this is different technical analysis, obviously. I'm looking at different things here. Looking at the EMA 21, the EMA 8 is the blue. The 21 EMA and the HMA 9 is the pinky. And of course we have the RSI. Still on a buy signal here. But again, this buy is, MACD is about to cross. This might work out. We'll see. But again, I'm down what? 50 bucks? How much am I down? What's my balance? 99.27, 99.25. I'm down $75. But this said buy. So we did it. So we bought. Get another green candle here. It could go up to that 50, the green line. 41.10 right now, but that green line is starting to decline because you don't have enough buyers. So when this happens and it starts to go down, even when you have buyers come in, you still have a declining 50 and a slightly declining 180 and 200 because your buying volume does not equate to the selling volume of the prior run. And it may give a sell signal here. All right, we'll wait for that. Apple, 30-second chart. Bumblebee, just range stuck, huh? Coinbase breaking out, breaking to the upside. You've got lower low here, or I'm sorry, a higher low here. This low is still higher than this low here. You had when it peaked. Coming right back up on that thing. Nice. That actually looks good. I like that chart. You've got basically a higher low, higher high. You got a channel here. Channel, yeah. I like that channel better. See, you can draw a channel line here going up this way. You can draw, what kind of wedge? Is it trying to form a little bit of a wedge here? Well, if it did, you would have to have it almost settle down. You'd have to have the Bollinger Band shrink again and come back. Palantir making a run. Nope. Exxon still up 63.22. Off of its high though. $1.55. $1.70 on the Bumbles. They just went up. What does it see me staring at the chart? It goes up 10 cents. Why did it go up 10 cents? 155. The ask is at 170. What is the yeah, that's where all the action is too. Everybody's at the Bumble BNBL, the dating app. 521 $60 calls. 117 contracts traded today. 160 is the midpoint. Again, we sold out of those contracts on Friday for 235. So 235 minus 0.60. So that protected about $1,800 of profit. What did I make on that? Like $2,400, something like that. I don't remember. Low of the day, 55.31. Let's look at the Nasdaq or S&P. S&P starting to head back up. VIX 17.6. High is 17.9. So it bounced off. The market opened right here. It got as low as 17.2, 17.1. Well, 17.1 was in the pre-market though, and that was at like 5:30 and at 5 o'clock in this morning Pacific time. Huh. 3-minute did not issue a sell yet. You do have a cross though. Check this out. That right here is barely across of the MACD. Buyers are coming in, but look how small that is, and look at the volume here. Coinbase 271.59. Yeah. Break even is 279 on Coinbase. Break even 279 on Coinbase. Let me back all at you. Making tendies. So what we're doing on this buy is we're following the rules. Ooh. At least for a sell. Kowalski's, good morning over there on Twitch. What do you expect of CPI data this week and its effect on the stock market? There's your answer right there. I've been absolutely bullish on inflation, meaning that inflation has been here for months now. I've been talking about it on the channel for over 3 months. Gas prices, we look at gas prices every day. $2.96, I think this will be up above $3 very shortly, some point this week. You have Pennsylvania for the first time in here. Look at your grocery bill. Look at your gas bill. As your gas goes up, that means inflation is here. That means but it lags, inflation lags a little bit. So I expect it to go up. What is the expectation? The expectation on CPI, core CPI, is 0.3, consumer is 0.2. Yeah. I don't think we're going to hit it. Inflation is here, man. It's already here in gas. It's here in your groceries. If you look at your grocery bill, I think I talked about it on the channel a few weeks ago. I said, hey, start saving your grocery receipts and the regular stuff you buy, the milk, the eggs, the dairy, bacon. Chicken's gone up big time for no reason. Chicken's like lumber. Why is it going up? We got billions of chickens. Yeah, chicken prices go. And so I think that it's going to be, I think the CPI data that comes in this week is going to be higher than what it should be, which means that it will surprise to the negative. Do I think it's temporary, or it's there for a very long time? I personally don't see any pullback. I mean, if you look at oil, I've been bullish on oil for months and more months. And since May of last year, but really November, when it took off in November, the price per barrel of oil right here has gone up 67% per barrel. So the price of oil has gone up 67%. You have the pipeline that got hacked, and so we have issues with the pipeline in terms of delivery of fuel to the East Coast, and that's coming from Texas for ransomware. So that's an issue as well. That's also having an effect, an immediate price on all these. You're going to see some of these things actually go. Let's see. They've got the pink at 291. Virginia's at 276 now. Florida, they have a lot lower taxes in Florida, so they're still at 287. Bumble just crossed. Hold on. To the downside. That's a big jump. So I do not hold any more Bumble. I sold that. But boy, those things are just going off, aren't they? The ETH one, we can close that. Bumble crossing there, close that. Let's get rid of all these Bumbles. No, let's leave that one. Crossing 50, what was this, 58? Crossing 77. No, let's get rid of that. AMD crossing 73, we'll leave that one. Forget about these ETH ones, those are gone. Those are long gone. Long gone. All right, I'm up 25 bucks on my ETH. That's good news. That buy worked out. So that has me overall 99.55. Still down $45. So 45 plus 28. I need to be up $73 to get back to even. Do I think inflation is temporary? No, I do not. Or it's there for a very long time? Yes, I do. Here's your answer. Not financial or tax advice. Don't do anything I do on this channel. If you follow me, if you follow the moves I make, you are going to lose 100% of your money. Don't come crying to me when it happens. This is for education and entertainment. I'm trading anyway. And let's see here. Nasdaq, or I'm sorry, Nasdaq down 222 now. Just stock's just getting crushed, man. S&P down 3. Dow is still up, but again, you got Boeing up today, $1.87. Chevron up, ExxonMobil up, Tesla down, Coinbase up. Look at Coinbase, man. Well, I go green on Coinbase today. Again, I bought 50 shares at 252 and another 50 shares at, 50 shares at 252.50. Bought another 50 shares at 253 to offset my buy of 50 at 331. So my break even is at 275 or 279, 279. What's my break even? I should have an alert set for that, shouldn't I? I thought I did. Here's a 3-minute. Let's set an alert for when I go green. 279.15. Boom. All right, there's my break even. Love it. What else is up or down? AMC is up 20 cents. I'm done with that stock. GameStop down 9. Tesla down 28. Apple getting crushed. Down $1.76. Palantir, channel bound. Oh, nice jump there. Yeah, I'm up. In one account, I'm up 1,500. Another account, I'm up 611. And another account, I'm down 33. So I'm down about $1,100 today. So that's not much. That's nothing. Palantir, nice. What did you do here? What happened? I think they're going to beat their earnings. Find out tomorrow morning live here on the channel. Hey, S&P just went green. Flat, 0-0. Really? Up 10 cents. What's the B doing? See this? I'd like to buy those options back. They're at $1.40 by $1.55. 15-cent spread on the $60 call options for May 21st Bumble. Smooth that out a little bit. Wow, look at it! Look at that from the 4th from last week. Where's the bottom? 54.81, and it got down to 54.90. This could be the bounce again. I like it. Degen time. Degen time. Man, those look good. 379,000 shares traded. Look at coin. Look at coin. Look at coin go. You go. Love it. Hey, I took a big risk on this one. I took a big risk on that. So let's see, how much am I down now? Down 1.76%. So I'm down, what is that? 8? And one account. So total. Still down about 4,800 total on my Coinbase. I should have bought it in the other account too, but that's all right. One account's up 740, another one's up 1,600 today. Because my Bumblebee, my Ford is flat on the day for the day, and my Bumble, I'm down $17, somewhere on there, something like that. 0.8%. $3 now. Oh, that just broke. All kinds of alerts going. All kinds of alerts going. What I'm worried about is from the 4th and the 5th and the 6th. 7th was up here, so we broke the 7th. How'd y'all sleep last night? I slept okay. Dog woke me up early. See, it's 3 minute here. It gave a buy on Apple. A little bit of an extension on the buying volume, but not enough to exceed this last sell. This exceeded that one. This did not exceed this one. Forget about this beginning shit. Palantir or Palantir. Palantir? Palantir? I think it's Palantir. The pronunciation. Tesla. Been nice knowing you. Oh, here's some old due diligence. So I'd done some due diligence back in March on Tesla. Drew a couple support lines here. At 522 and 373. Next stop down for Tesla is might as well call it $600. Yeah, $600. Oh, it's on a stupid. Hold on a second. I keep forgetting to do it. All right. I sent an alert on Tesla for $601 a share. Sorry if you hold it. All right, ETH. Hey, we're up $40. Flew above the red. Did not get into an overbought. That's good. MACD looks good. Had a cross. We talked about that cross. So initially that looks pretty good. What does that got me down now? 99.29. Oh, 99.69. So still down $31 on the day. Coinbase, you son of a bitch. You son of a gun. Excuse me. By the way, I don't smoke. I've got some allergies. I've never smoked. Man. Love it. That makes for a good day. What am I at? I'm up $872 on one account today. I'm up on 1947. Wait a minute. What the heck? Up $2,800 on Coinbase today. So overall, I'm down $669 today overall. All right. Let's see here. Bumble B. How are the midpoint on these options at $1.45? On this dip, these options have not dipped. What does that mean? It means that a lot of people think Bumble is going to beat their earnings. Let's go. We already talked about oil. Uh-oh. Hold on, folks. Stay tuned. Did you see that? News? Hamas claims rocket attacks on Israel, sirens, explosions in Jerusalem. Already sirens, explosions heard. See, here's the thing. You got Biden in office now, and Biden pretty much supports terrorists and is anti-Israel. He is, sorry. So now Hamas, terrorists, can get away with this. Israel's going to hit back hard. Israel is going to hit back hard. But no, there should be a reaction on the S&P. This should drop. Based on that, it didn't hit the wires yet. Stand by, folks. How's this not hit? The SPY should move on this, folks. The SPY should be moving down on this. Did we really catch that quick? Quicker than everybody else? It's about to get real over there in the Mideast. Careful here if you're trading. How is this not hit? Why is there, why is nobody talking about this? Did Drudge just get everybody? Usually this does a hold on a second, be right back. Hello? I'm sorry, who are you with? Okay, yeah, well, I am, but I'm trading in the markets right now, so call me back after 1 o'clock Pacific. Bye. Oh, perfect. Okay, great. Thank you. Bye. Okay, I got people giving me quotes for moving, and so I'm like, hey, market's trading. All right, where's the drop, man? What's going on here? How do they not have this? What's going on? What is going on? The market right now should be dropping. It should be dropping precipitously, big time, and it's not. Pipeline down for 4th day as hackers issue statement. All right, Bumble just crossed the downside. Okay. Now. This doesn't make sense, folks. I'm sorry. This. How do you not have this as breaking news? Nothing on CNN. Nothing on Fox. Guess what? I broke even on Coinbase. Go, baby, go. So my Coinbase, I broke even in one account. Hold on. So one account I broke even on, I have 150 shares at $279.15. The other account, I'm still down $3,600 on. But that just went positive for me. Sweet. All right, why? Why is the? How is this not top news? This. Hundreds of Palestinians hurt in clashes with Israeli forces at Jerusalem holy site. On Jerusalem Day. This is from clashes? So is this not from... All right, so the picture Drudge is using is from the clashes with police. Yet he's using the picture to say explosions. And this says Palestinians clash with security forces. Okay. Well, that's not rockets now, is it? Seven rockets. One was intercepted, and the rocket fire is. This is getting. All right, so maybe it's not. Maybe that was fake news, huh? All right. Yeah, it looks like it was fake news. Come on. SP heading back up. ETH going up. Coinbase going up. Palantir coming back. Apple. AMC up 24 cents. ARCX. Did you see all the Cathie Wood stuff? What's Doge doing? Don't buy Doge. Please, please don't buy Doge. I'm positive now. I'm up $11 since I bought ETH. Nice. Come on. New highs. 41.68 is the 52-week high. Look at Coinbase, man. Look at Coinbase. Go. Go. All right, Bumblebee. All right, I still like Bumblebee. But we broke every level of support we've had. Yep, even going back to April. See, that's the line, man. Hold on, 15-minute chart. There's some of this noise. What is this? April 1 hour chart. Oh my goodness. Oh, at 11 o'clock today. Where's it at? Boop. I'm eligible. Drops at 2 p.m. Pacific on May 10th. So there's a drop of some rares that I actually qualify for. I may pick this one up. It's $141 to buy it. I'll get one rare card. That'll be my first rare card. And I'm trying to basically buy so I can get back my money. Yeah, this was fake news, this Drudge thing. So this picture on Drudge Report is not from the explosions in Jerusalem. This is from clashes on Jerusalem Day. But you look at this, and because of the fucking smoke, that's what I got for you, Drudge. Go screw yourself. Guy's an idiot. Nobody else carrying it, and that's why the SPY didn't dip. SPY should have dipped. The S&P should have dipped on that if it was legitimate. So when you got like CNN not even carrying it, weapons seizure. What weapons seizure? U.S. Navy's seizure so big it covered the rear deck of a 568 some footwear. Thousands of illicit weapons seized from a stateless DHOW are displayed on the rear deck of the guided missile cruiser USS Monterey. The joint U.S. Navy and Coast Guard team seized thousands of illicit weapons last week after stopping a small ship in the North Arabian Sea. The cruiser stopped the stateless DHOW on May 6 during a routine operation to verify its registry. A massive arms haul include dozens of advanced Russian-made anti-tank guided missiles, thousands of Chinese-type assault rifles, and hundreds of PKM machine guns, sniper rifles, and rocket-propelled grenades. Where were they going, though? The origin and destinations, wow. Probably Yemen. Remain in custody. Wait, what? So they're transporting weapons. Look at this. After the DHOW stopped last week was deemed seaworthy and its crew was questioned, they were provided with food and water and released. Let me read that again. So we find all these weapons, and what does the U.S. do? As soon as we deemed their DHOW was deemed seaworthy and its crew was questioned, they were provided with food and water and released. Yeah, we're going to take all the weapons we found and confiscate it off this boat. I don't get it. I do not get it sometimes. All right. My miner's still down, don't forget. That's costing me $1 every hour I'm here with you guys. And not fixing my miner. Costing me, I'm down $2 now. It's all right. I'll be fine. SP wants to go positive, man. Come on, you bonehead. All right. So I lost $500 buying a SPY put and just got out of it because of this fucking Drudge Report. This asshole here showing a picture of clashes saying it's bombs and explosions in Jerusalem. So I took a risk and lost on that. But that's okay because the other side of the equation is I'm up like $2,000 on this one, Coinbase. They winner chicken dinner today on that thing. 26.32. On Coinbase today, I am up. Up $3,900 today on Coinbase. Screw you, Drudge Report. All right. AP reported on 16 minutes ago as well. Yeah, but what do people expect this due to the clashes that were going on for the days there? Yeah, it's not that they were expecting it. What pisses me off is they get these motherfuckers that do this. They show a picture of clashes, sirens, explosions, Jerusalem, Hamas rockets, and you're like, okay, that's legit. Boom. Buy a SPY put. And it didn't happen. The rockets happened, but nobody else reported because it was basically bullshit. So now we've got the S&P. So let's take a look at the markets here. Oops. Let's get this back to the S&P here. Okay, so S&P is up 1.9. VIX trading down. Yeah, nobody cares. Down 17.4. Bumblebee. I want to get some bumbles. Maybe some time though. Let's see. How much? Oh, these things are so expensive. What's the... $54. Yeah. Back into the right account here. Look at coin. Look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. I bought down here. I bought right here. Right here. Son of a bitch is up 12%. Booyah. That was risky, man. I had 50 shares at 331. I bought 50 shares at 250 and 50 more at 253 to lower my cost basis to 279. It is now at 284. That's an earnings run, folks. That is what you call an earnings run, buying into earnings. Palantir, nice recovery for Palantir today. Take that. Oh, you guys saw me doing some buys. So in addition to me losing $500 on SPY puts, that was such a dumb move. In addition to doing that, I bought 45 June 4th, 2021 $64 calls on ExxonMobil. So 45 call options, June 4th expiration, strike price $64. I bought those at $1.1366. and they're up to $1.19. So 4,500 times. So every penny move is $45. So I'm up like 240 bucks on those right now. Okay, so I'm back into the oil play. I still have my U.S. oil leaps. Those are down, but I only own 2 of the leaps. I bought 2 of them because I said, you know what, I'm staying in oil. I'm staying in it. I'm going to buy these leaps. Okay. Bumble. All right, Bumble. 60. Why are these things still the effing same? Delta's good. All right. Okay. I'm back into the same $60 calls that I sold on Friday at $2.35, and I'm back in at $1.50. So I have 25 calls, May 21st expiration, $60 strike price on BMBL, which reports earnings on Wednesday. Coinbase! Ta-da! Booyah! Show you guys this. Hold on a second. Look at this. Look at this play. Hold on. Let me all right, I'm gonna hide the balances, but I'll show you this one just to show you guys I'm not bullshitting you. All right, this is one of my retirement accounts. I still have cash available in this account. So I originally had 50 shares of Coinbase, and the 50 shares of Coinbase were at $331 cost basis. So what did I do? Well, on the 6th, on Thursday, right before the close, I had 50. I bought 50 more shares at $252.50 right here. And then I immediately followed that up on the next candle, or it might even been the same candle. Let me see how much time apart from those. 14. I'm sorry. I originally bought 50 shares at $253 at $39.41, and then 1 minute later, I bought 50 more at $252.50 to equal 150 shares. So those 150 shares are now profitable by $900. I turned that from being a $331 buy of 50 shares into a cost basis of 150 shares at $279.15, and it's now up $284. So that's got me up $3,150 today on that buy. Overall, I'm up $803 on the buy. So that's on Coinbase. Okay. So I averaged down on that one, and it's paying off nicely. So yay, got lucky on that one. All right, Bumblebee. I just bought about 25 calls of Bumble at $1.50, and they're now trading to that's got me up a couple $100. Those are up. I'm up on the day, folks. Nasdaq's down 173. The Dow is up 269. S&P is up 0.43. Made a mistake, bought some SPY puts on fake news. Here's a website. Don't ever trust these fuckers again. Don't ever trust Drudge Report for news. Don't do it. Supposedly, allegedly, he doesn't even run the site anymore. It's run by leftist progressive thugs, apparently. This picture is fake from the standpoint that it says sirens, explosions, Jerusalem. Resistance is ready. Hamas claims rocket attacks on Israel. But this picture is just from clashes on Jerusalem Day. It's not from some bomb or some rocket attack on Israel. And because of that, nobody else carried it. And I was like, well, what's going on? And so I bought the puts on the SPY and lost $500. And I'm out of them. I'm out of those puts. Of course, what's going to happen is now the SPY is going to dip, right? Probably not. Ethereum, I'm up on that. We bought that. 1.25 Ethereum. And that's got me up on the day. If you look at the balance, I'm up $72. I started this with $10,000 on Ethereum. So we're up on that buy. We're just going to day trade that. I'm going to watch it. I could put in... Nah, I'm just going to watch it. 4150, 4151. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to add an alert to the downside and just watch it. What's the high? 4195. Add alert for 4195. Okay. And it's that was dumb. Why that was stupid. Bumble, close that alert. Coinbase, close that alert. This one, close that one because it's going to push. We are almost at a all-time high again on Ethereum. So, Abdur, I don't know if you're back over there on YouTube or not, but you had asked me about buying Ethereum. I showed you an example and did a trade and did a purchase. And I am in at 40.79. So I'm literally $100 up. I'm up $122 on that buy. So there's my answer of whether, I bought Ethereum at that price point. But this is a paper trading account. This is not real money over here on this one. Just so you know. Okay, my Bumble, I'm up 133 on. My ExxonMobil calls, again, I took, so trades today, Ethereum in the day trading account, but paper trading only on that one. In real, riding Coinbase, I'm going to ride that bitch. Bumble, I took 25 calls for May 21st, $60 strike price, May 21st expiration. I picked those up at 144.66. And they're worth 150. So I'm up about $100 on those. ExxonMobil. So let's get back into that one. So Bumble. So this is strictly an earnings swing trade scalp on Bumble. And that was thanks to Larice from Latvia, pointed that Bumble out to me last week. After doing some due diligence, I took one ride in Bumble, made about $2,400 on it. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's go back to that. My due diligence is good. I think it was sound. It certainly paid off for me big time. So let's look at that one. Also, ExxonMobil. This is not a Hamas Middle East rockets into Israel play. This is based on pipeline. It's based on oil prices. Even though oil prices are down a little bit, ExxonMobil is going up. I expect oil prices to further go up. $70, $75 is probably what we're looking at on light crude. I don't think I have any alerts on that yet. I do not. So let's take a look. I'm going to scroll this down. Let's go out to a daily view for a second. And let's go back to auto. Come on. And let's go back to a 3-minute chart. And scrunch the... Oh, I don't need this. Well, actually, hold on. Daily. Yeah, let's do an alert at 70 bucks. Oops, hey, get out of there. Let's go 69.59. All right, so I got an alert on a 3-minute on light crude. ExxonMobil. I'm gonna do a little downside protection on these calls. They're up 400 bucks right now. Bumble, what are you doing, Bumble? Coinbase pulled back a little bit. That's okay. Hold on. Wrong. No, that's the right account. So I'm up $550 on those 150 shares. I don't want that chart. Give me this chart. It probably gave a sell on the 1 minute. It did. All right, hold on. All right, so those might up 7.5% today on these Coinbase shares, which put me positive on the day, and I'm up $672 on all those shares. So shares I originally bought at $331, I am now $4.85 positive to the share price because I own 50. I bought 100 more at 250, 250, and 253. So 250, 275, call it, and those are profitable now. I did not buy them in the other account, but they're both retirement accounts, so I don't care if the other one is up 1,400 today. I'm still down 3,200 on that one, so still got some ways to go on that. All right, Bumble calls are up today. The ExxonMobil calls are up that I bought today are up. So those are up. Lost $500 on SPY puts. That was a dumb move. Frickin' Drudge. I used to trust that website for news. Shame on me, man. Shame on me. All right, gas prices, we don't need that. Fair and Greed Index, don't need that. Earnings, I'm gonna leave that up. I gotta go fix my miner, you guys. Costing me money sitting here with you guys. Miner down 2 hours. Cost me 79 cents an hour. Heat map, energy's up. All right. What time is it? 9:15. I hung out today, huh? What's Bumble doing? All right, Bumble. Those options are only. This might be a day trade only on Bumble. I bought 25 call options on Bumble. Strike price $60. Expiration May 21st. 12 days from now. Based on earnings for Wednesday. What's Palantir doing? They got earnings tomorrow morning. They bounced off their bottom here, which was pretty much way down here. So they're up 3% off their bottom, which is good. That doesn't even make sense. but still down 92 cents today. Apple coming back a little bit, just a little. Off of its bottom, barely. 0.5%, 0.59%. Look at so look at this chart. Remember this line I drew? Let's go 3-minute chart. Check this out. So I drew that trend line right here. It's just gonna hug it. Okay, so this is kind of bullish here. This is bullish on Apple. Look at the 50 on the 3-minute. The MACD had a cross way back here. This is when it first crossed, and it hasn't gone below it since. So we'll see what happens there. All right, folks. That's going to do it, I think, for today. So I need to get something to eat. I got to get some breakfast. And Egg McMuffin, maybe? I make Egg McMuffins at home. This one's hashing fine. It wants me to do a Windows update. Snooze that. I don't care about your Windows update. Coinbase, you wonderful, wonderful, wonderful company, you. ETH. $114 in ETH today. In the paper trading account only. Coinbase, what a win, man. Still a loss overall. They report on Thursday. Palantir tomorrow before the open. Bumble, I gotta figure out Bumble. So again, on Bumble, they're at $1.55. I bought them at $1.45, so I'm up 10 cents. The Bumble calls on Friday that I made like $2,500 on. Stock closed at $57.99, so it pulled back. I sold those options on Friday at $2.35 an option. I had 25 of those. Okay, so that's what we sold. I bought the same options back today. The $60 strike, 25 options, expiration 5/21. I paid $1.45 for them, and the ask is at $1.55 right now. Midpoint $1.50. So that's got me up about $133 at $1.50, but in reality, whoa, my monitor almost fell. Hold on a second. What the heck? It's magnet, my portable monitor. What the heck is this? Something just fell. Hold on a second, you guys. I need to go behind the camera. Oh, the power thing fell. That's why. So my monitor almost fell. My portable monitor. Gotta fix that. I'll have to fix that. I had it Velcroed to the bottom of it, but I did some work on my skylights yesterday. I have two skylights here, and they don't leak, but there's a little strip up there that's separating. So I did some spackle, got up on the ladder, so I had to move all this stuff out of the way to do that. And I gotta get back to that today too. Let's see here. So where are we at? Look at this buy candle on the 3-minute. Look at this. Holy cow. That's a lot for that stock. I would say that this buying volume slightly exceeds the selling volume, wouldn't you? We'll see. I might buy some more of those. I have 25 of them right now. All right. ExxonMobil, I'm up about $105 on those calls. Again, I bought the ExxonMobil. Now, I don't have the May ones anymore. I bought the June ones, and I bought the June $64 call options, 45 of them at $1.13, $1.13.66, and they're at $1.16.5. And Coinbase. Coinbase pulling back a little bit. That's a 5 minute, but not 3 minute, a little bit. Just a little. The total earnings run up here. That is a total earnings run. Now, Kathy Wood bought Coinbase. I wonder if she bought more. Everything she's bought lately has gone down. She bought Palantir, it went down. She bought Coinbase, it went down. I hope she didn't buy my Bumble. Right? Okay. I don't even think those rocket attacks hit the top news. Go to the wow. Yeah, that whole Drudge Report, rockets in Jerusalem, nobody cares. Didn't even make the market top news. Nice try, Drudge, asshole. All right, S&P. S&P is up 2.6. Dow is up 291. And the Nasdaq, we'll look at that one separately. All right, Dow up 288. Nasdaq down 170, but bouncing off of its bottom. S&P up 2.5, definitely bounced off of its bottom here. It's a 3 minute, go to 30 seconds, sorry. Definitely bounced off its bottom. It's bounced off of its bottom by what, 1% or so? Oh, 0.35%. That looks a lot bigger than it is. But it's the S&P. Okay, VIX down to 17.3. It did get up to 17.9, so it pulled back 0.6 since then. So that is good. And then the Nasdaq down 166, bouncing off its bottom, and you've got selected things up and down on that. You've got Microsoft, Apple down, Google down, Facebook down, Amazon down, Tesla down, every single chip maker is down. Oh, what is AMD at? Remember I told you guys don't buy AMD, right? Yeah, 76.90. That's got a bounce though, huh? Let's go to an hour chart. Slightly ascending channel here. It's next level of support 79. If you don't count the wicks, you're at $75. Again, the stock should have been $105 is where it should have been, but it's not. All right, folks, that is going to do it for today. One last look at Ethereum. Look at that. It's up. Coinbase is up big time. Almost 7%. We rode that thing. Yes. All right, folks, that is going to do it for today. Listen, thank you very much for tuning in and really love you guys. Appreciate the support. Give me a like over there on YouTube. Give me a subscribe on YouTube. Hit the bell notification to be notified when I go live here on stream. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Look at that jump, man. Oh, that's on the 1 hour. Hold on a second. There we go. There's Coinbase. There's the reality. If you're over on Twitch, do me a favor. Give me a follow. Whether you subscribe or not, I'm not concerned with that right now. I'm just trying to build a little bit of community here, do some teaching, have some fun. As long as I'm trading, show you guys how to lose money. Like we did on a SPY put today for $500. Thank you, Coinbase, for bailing me out of that dumb decision. Verify. I'm still ticked off about that. I'm going to have to make that money back. The market owes me $500. I will get that $500 back. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Listen, I love you guys. Give me a comment over there on Facebook too. I know I stream over there for friends and family too, so that's up there as well. Have a great day, night. Thank you for tuning in as well. Kowalski, if you're still over there, Andy, and also Abdul over there on YouTube. Thanks a lot for tuning in, folks. Hey, tell your friends. Send the link over to the stream. Crypto Sonar on Twitch, Crypto Sonar on YouTube, and you can see my live streams daily before the market. Once I move and sell this house and get out of this state, I do plan to stream twice every day, and maybe even eventually all day. We'll see on the markets. That's kind of the long-term goal I've got going on, but we'll see what happens on that. Eventually, I want to turn this into a little bit of an income stream. If I'm going to be trading, I might as well make some extra money on it. But right now, I've got to go. I've got to go fix this miner. So it's costing me money being down. It's been down for a couple hours now, so I got to go reboot it. On this particular one, this one goes down the most, and it hashes about 200. It's got 4 cards on it, but or no, 125. Sorry, is the mega hash on this one. But it's on a motherboard that is 9 years old. So it's got the big AMD cooler on it. I think, does that have an Athlon in it? Processor? I think it's got an Athlon. Pretty, or has it got an Intel? Dude, I don't even remember anymore. I forget what's even in that computer. So old. I built that computer back in 2012. Yeah, I built that one. So I shoved 4 cards on it instead of buying new motherboards. So that's got, it's got 3 RX 580s and a AMD 5600 XT mining on that one. Because it's an old motherboard and the whole Windows bullshit, it takes me about 15 minutes to reboot that damn thing because it's so slow because the RAM can't keep up with it. But once it starts mining, it does pretty well. So it says I'll get a payout in 2 days. Let's check the calculator. Look at that, up to 1 point. I'm making $8,000 a month mining Ethereum. Go get them. Go get them. All right, so we're making money today. All right, leave you on ETH. 4178, about to break a new high today. Will it do it? I think it will. I think it will. We're in way down here on a buy. A scalp. We'll see. All right, I'm going to go fix my miner, get myself something to eat. We'll see you tomorrow morning. I plan to be at the computer at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 Eastern for the Palantir earnings release. I might be up even earlier, but I don't think I'll stream until 6. So we'll see on that. But hey, thanks for joining me today. Have yourself a fantastic day. And as always, do me a favor. Do something nice for someone. It matters. Say hello. Do something nice. Call somebody you haven't talked to in a long time. And have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.